Hi, friends. I wanted to talk about sexuality today. It's important, it's a major part of life, and we're all carrying around a lot of sexual energy, and that needs to be managed. It's just something that's very powerful. It's your, for men, your semen, your seed, that's your life force. And it's not only capable of making life, but it gives you life. It gives you vitality. It gives you energy when you hold on to it and you save it and you channel it through your body. And I've heard women say the same thing about their sexual energy, that they can channel it and hold on to it and save it and control it. So holding on to your sexual energy is very important. When you do that, you are filling your cup. And the more your cup is filled, the more you can use that energy for getting what you want. Okay? Men, especially, I've noticed this. You need to be comfortable with sitting with your sexual energy. What that means is not masturbating to porn. Okay? It's that simple. And avoid casual hookups with people you really don't like, and you don't, people who you don't respect and who you really don't like, but you're just using them for sex. That's spiritually very low vibration, and you're giving the best of yourself, your seed. Same thing with the females. You're giving the best of yourself, your body, your intimacy, your love, your kisses to someone who you don't even like. And that will spiritually tear you down, as fun as it is. And we've all heard the term hate fuck and all those things. And there's a psychological evidence for these things, that sometimes that can be fun. But I can tell you there is a price to that. And that price will be paid by you and your future partners. So holding on to that sexual energy, learning how to work with it, learning how to channel it, and that is very powerful. And when you learn how to control your ejaculation for men, that's what leads to multiple orgasms. That's what leads you to be able to satisfy your partner very well with multiple orgasms of her own, because you have sexual control and you can last as long as you want. And with females, you do just, females and males who hold in their sexual energy, and men who don't, are not ejaculating all the time with porn and with people who they don't care for. It brings on a very magnetic energy. People can tell when your cup is full. People at the grocery store, people at the gym, people wherever, they can tell when your cup is full. And you just get a lot more sexual. Not necessarily going sleeping with everyone, but you're holding on to it, so your sexual energy is with you when you're moving around. And you don't have to, obviously you don't have to be a monkey and go and sleep with everyone, but I'm saying, like, people can, the opposite sex can just smell it on you when your cup is full. And that goes for both men and women. Spiritually, especially people who are spiritually conscious and who are practicing this themselves and saving the best of themselves for really the heights of pleasure, the heights of connection, the heights of ecstasy. That's only when you hold on to your life's juice, your seed, is when you can get that. And that takes discipline, like everything else. So respect yourself, love yourself, and that includes loving your sexual energy and loving your seed. And for women, whatever you call it, your energy, you're lovely, gorgeous. I can't get enough of it. Your lovely, beautiful feminine energy. When you hold on to it and you're just exploding with it, and we're both on the same level. It's just unbelievable, and it's so worth waiting for. It's so worth waiting for. So I'm not a religious nut. I am not one of those people. I'm not going to tell you don't go and have casual sex or don't. That's your choice. I want you to have the best mental, spiritual, and physical health. And when you do have sexual discipline, the sex and life becomes a lot better. And your partner will appreciate it when you've saved everything for them and you haven't been spilling it on the floor or spilling it into someone who you hate, who you wouldn't even take them out for dinner, but you're spilling your seed into them. That's not good for your soul. And when you save all that seed and save all your life essence for your real partner and the one you care about, that person will appreciate it and so will you, because it will be mind-blowing and you will go places where you'll never go. But you don't want to do this for a partner or a future partner. You don't want to do this for anybody else except you. This is real self-love. When you can hold on to that energy and take a deep breath. Sit on the ground, take a deep breath, or sit in the chair and just let that energy flow through you. And you will feel that ecstasy yourself. And you can still pleasure yourself or whatever. Just don't watch porn. Just don't watch porn and don't have an agenda. You don't always have to reach an orgasm. You don't always have to, if you have to do it, you can do that. And if you're not familiar with your sexuality, and I've noticed this with a lot of females and stuff, where especially they came from a religious background or some sort of, very religious background and stuff where sex wasn't discussed. A lot of people, haven't been sexual with themselves and they're not sure about their sexuality. And we are all made as individuals intricately by God, and we all have different gifts, even sexual gifts. We all have unique sexualities and unique things we're into, and you'll never find that out watching porn. You'll never find that out watching porn. You can only find out your sexuality when you look deep into yourself and with a loving partner. And it's so much more satisfying. And yes, for people who know nothing, people who, haven't experienced, yes, it can be educational. I'm not going to take that away that it can, but it gives people the wrong idea of what real intimacy is. And when you take your time, do the foreplay, the mental foreplay, like all of it, and you really take your time and you're not rushing to an end and you're not just trying to use someone as your masturbation tool, it is so much more life affirming. It is so much more, you get so much more out of it, and the juice is totally worth the squeeze. But you have to have the sexual discipline, and you have to be able to be cool with living with your sexual energy. And this energy can be transmuted to working out, everything. And it makes everything a whole lot easier because you holding on to that energy and you didn't bust it out of yourself. So give it a try. Try holding on to more of your sexual energy, respecting yourself more, and only giving the best of yourself to those who deserve it.